Destination Christmas is very festive, it's very wintry. I really thoroughly enjoyed this. This is a Christmas film from 2022. It's directed by Wendy Ord and written by Brian Ruberry and stars Natasha Wilson and Edward Ruttle as our classic Christmas rom-com romantic leads, Emma and Connor. And I have to say, both are very, very likable. That's not always the case with Christmas rom-coms. Sometimes one of the romantic leads is really irritating, but that's not the vibe I was getting here. And that's one of the reasons why I love this, because I was invested in both of their journeys. I will say this also has the title Single and Ready to Jingle. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm so glad it's more commonly known as Destination Christmas. This is about a woman, Emma, who works for a toy company. So it's Christmas all of the time. So in the run up to Christmas, she just wants to get away from Christmas and is meant to be going to St. John's in, I think, the Caribbean. And because of a mix up with the flight bookings, she accidentally goes to St. John's, Alaska. Now, I would think when you're going through the airport, you'd realize you're going to Alaska before you get there, but nevertheless, she doesn't realize until she gets to Alaska, and she's only planning on staying there for as long as is necessary until the storm dies down. She can get a flight out to where she's meant to be. But as she spends time there, and obviously as she spends time with Connor, she opens her heart up to the spirit of Christmas. As I think Connor says to her, you've been experiencing Christmas the wrong way, which I think is very true. If you work for a company that's all about toys and Christmas is your busiest time of year, Christmas is going to very quickly become about targets and projected statistics. But by spending time in this very Christmas-centric town in Alaska, she's able to rediscover the joys of Christmas, and I loved that aspect of it. There is Christmas everywhere. The costumes are amazing. The music is gorgeous. There are obviously hot chocolate and Christmas cookies. It's very beautifully festive. And I also loved watching her relationship with Connor develop. And something was revealed every Christmas rom-com. As we approach the final third, something throws a spanner in the works. I won't say exactly what that is, but I'll say I did not see it coming. And I think it was quite surprising. And it worked very well. I don't think anybody overreacted. I think people's reactions were very believable, very natural. And that, again, is not always the case. And that is something that annoys me when a protagonist overreacts to something that could be resolved with just a conversation. But I think Emma had a right attitude to things. And I really thoroughly enjoyed this. If you're looking for a very festive, very wintry Christmas film with really likeable protagonists and a really pleasing narrative development, I think this is one that's definitely worth going for. I had a lot of fun with it, and it's probably one of the best Christmas films I've seen this side of this year. I've started ramping up my Christmas viewing over the last few weeks, and I've seen a couple of really good Christmas rom-coms. So far, this is one of my favourites of the season. Whether or not it remains that, we'll see as I watch more. But certainly for now, if I had to recommend 5 Christmas films that I've watched this side of Christmas, Destination Christmas would definitely make that list.